Are you guys ready? Because here it comes. Let me see right here. I'm just adjusting my my settings here. And course should be beginning in a moment or two. They might be a little bit behind, so just bear with the chords here. What up, Pablo? Let me see here. Hey, buenas, Pablo. Yup. Let me see here. Let me activate the chat. I'm on both right now. I'm on both. I can't read the name right now. It's not bueno. Oh, hold on. Shit, my audio's not coming in. Let me see here. Let me fix the audio. Let me see here. Okay, here it is. Desktop audio. Shit. No. Oh, yeah, here it is. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Let me fix the desktop audio right here before it starts. Zoom. Can you guys hear me? You can hear me, right? Yep. Hey, if you guys can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can't hear me, give me a thumbs down. Hey, gracias, Britt. Highly appreciate that. Highly appreciate it. Hopefully, the audio right now will start working on. What up, Tammy? How's it going? Buenos dias. See, what color should I do right here? What color do I look in best here? Oh no, I turned on my light. No, pues, wow. Can you move your banner over a little? Which banner? What are you talking about? ¿De qué hablas, Britt? I don't have a banner right now. Always up early. Yeah, that's right. Move up some. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have a banner on my screen right now, so I'm not sure what you're referring to. Do you guys see a banner on the screen? I woke up right on time. Yup, you did. They haven't started yet. They just got it up. They just got the stream up. For all the socials, yeah, I don't have it on my end. I'm not sure why it's showing up on your end, but it's not on here right now on my end. Maybe the thing is glitching out. Let me check here. Let me see.
You're number 4. You're number 4. Number 4 what? Nothing, just send your card. I said, there's your card. Oh, that's on my desk. Okay. When the judge comes in, and asks you guys to all rise out of respect for the judge and court, and he will ask you to have a seat, and we get on with it. All right.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you.
This is the 5 a.m. calendar on February 8th, 2025. Orders are given on the 1st of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this: not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders will be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number 1, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number 2, if you might be released. Number 3, if you are going to be assigned counsel. The vast majority of you will be assigned counsel, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Everything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded, so please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your attorney. I can't answer legal questions for you, so please save your legal questions for your counsel. Finally, you're going to hear a lot of different dates, and you're going to hear different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that information. All that information is going to be on your paperwork, but that's why it's important to keep and save your paperwork and not lose it. Otherwise, if you miss a court date or if you don't follow a court order, you could end up back here. Here's how the morning's going to work. I'm going to call 2 names. First time I call is going to come in the courtroom and stand at the podium. Second time I call is going to sit on the chair next to the door, and then we'll cycle through until the calendar is finished. Can I please get Ian to the podium and Trey Saylor to the chair, please?
Trey Saylor. What the what?
Hi, sir. Name and date of birth, please.
Ian Cleaver, 1989, or 4/7/1989. Sorry.
Thank you. No problem. You're here today on 3 separate matters: a Superior Court new case, a failure to appear warrant, and a Justice Court warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You were arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th, 14th, and 18th in the Downtown Superior Court. Because it was alleged that you committed this offense while you were out on your other case, you're going to be held non-bondable on this matter. Sir, you have a failure to appear warrant. You're not going to get a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date on that is going to be February 13th and 18th. Affirming the bond set by your original judge, $500 secured appearance bond. And you also have a Justice Court warrant. I'm assigning you counsel there too. Your next court date is February 12th in the East Mesa Justice Court. Affirming the bond set by that judge is a $200 secured appearance bond. Sir, please don't pay those 2 bonds because you won't get credit for time served because you're being held non-bondable on your new case. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Trey Saylor to the podium. Brendan Vasquez Wilmuth to the chair, please. Hi, sir. Name and date of birth, please.
Trey Saylor, 2/13/90.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 matters: a Superior Court new case and a failure to appear warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for theft of means of transportation, a Class 3 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 1 misdemeanor, driving on a suspended license, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th, 14th, and 18th in the Downtown Superior Court. Because it's alleged that you committed these offenses while you were out on your other case, you're going to be held non-bondable on these new charges. For your failure to appear, I'm not assigning you new counsel. You're going to go back to your original counsel. Your next court date's February 18th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by our original judge, $500 secured appearance bond. Please don't try to pay that bond because you're being held non-bondable on your new case.
How is it the theft of means? I have the title for the truck. I didn't steal anything. I bought it.
Sure. So in this case, the officers are saying that they don't believe that you bought it legally. They believe that you bought it knowing that it was stolen. So that's something you're going to have to figure out with your counsel on how to fight. But in terms of the possession of dangerous drugs and driving on a suspended and the drug paraphernalia, that's still there too. So, but because you were arrested while you were out on your other case, that's why you're being held non-bondable. So if you please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
He ain't going nowhere.
Brendan Vasquez Wilmoth to the podium. Xavier Guerrero Campos to the chair, please.
Hello. Bueno. Hey, good morning to everybody. Where's everybody tuning in from? If you guys could do me a favor, tap. Hit that screen. If you're not tapping, you must be
Hi,
napping.
name and date of birth, please.
Brennan Jesse Vasquez Wilmuth, August 1994.
What date?
Second.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry.
No problem. You're here today in a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, Possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th, 14th, and 18th in the Downtown Superior Court. Sir, you were just here 2 days ago and released, and so because you were arrested on these new charges, the allegation is that you committed these new charges while you were on release from 2 days ago, so you're going to be held non-bondable at this time.
What does that mean?
That means you can't get out. There's no amount of money that can get you out until your next court date when you can talk to a judge.
Not even the wishing stone?
The officers said that they were going to try and, let me, they were going to, not, that the drug wasn't a big deal because they were trying to, they pulled me in for something different.
Well, sir, they brought you in for possession of narcotic drugs and drug paraphernalia. So because you committed new offenses while you were out on your other one from 2 days back, you're going to be held, okay?
Of course it wasn't a big deal to them.
I'm not going home.
No, not tonight. All right, so please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
There's nothing I can do with it.
No, there's no amount of money you can pay. You're being held non-bondable.
$1 million.
Sorry, sir. Xavier Guerrero Campos to the podium. Aliana Acedo to the chair, please.
Next up on The Price is Wrong.
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
Xavier Guerrero, 5176.
Thank you. You are here on a bond surrender. Do you know what that is? Okay, so the bond company does not want to work with you anymore, and so they are putting aside the bond money, and what's going to happen is whatever release conditions you had before you used the bond company, it's going to be exactly the same thing. And so I'm not assigning you new counsel because you already have an attorney. Your next court date is going to be February 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming your prior release conditions, $250,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to post that bond again, you're going to be on pretrial services release, electronic ankle monitor, on house arrest, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, and not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. I will let you know that this bond company doesn't want to work with you anymore. That doesn't prevent you from working with a different bond company. You just have to work it out with them. Okay. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Aliana Acedo to the podium. Stephen Peters to the chair, please.
That's pretty bad if the bond companies don't want to work with you. I like this judge, writes Britt. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you guys are tap.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
08/08/2001.
Full name, please.
Aliana Nicole Acedo.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for aggravated assault, Class 3 felony, burglary, a Class 4 felony, criminal damage, Class 6 felony, disorderly conduct, Class 1 misdemeanor, leaving the scene of an accident, Class 1 misdemeanor.
Damn.
Failure to stay at an accident, Class 1 misdemeanor, DUI, Class 1 misdemeanor, and misdemeanor assault, a Class 3 misdemeanor. Jesus. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th and February 18th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $50,000. Ma'am, if you're able to bond out, you're going to be in pretrial services release supervision, you're going to be alcohol tested and monitored, and you're going to have an electronic ankle monitor. You can't have any contact with the victim, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there's any orders of protection that are put out against you, you have to follow those orders too. And I'm not sure whether this applies to you, but you may not live with the alleged victim, even if you're the owner or renter of the property. And you're cautioned that a violation of any no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. Please step to your left for your paperwork, ma'am.
Hey, she's
Stephen Peters to the podium.
She's committed more
Dominique
crimes
Peel to the chair, please.
Than I ever have in my whole life in one day. Damn, how did she do it?
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
Steve Peters, 12781.
Thank you. You're here today on a grand jury warrant. And, sir, I'm sorry, if you could please keep your mask down until this is done.
I shot a fish. I can't talk that good anyway.
You don't have to say anything for now. Thank you. Sir, grand jury has found probable cause to hold you on a charge of burglary in the 3rd degree Class 4 felony. This happened back in August of 2024. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is February 14th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by the grand jury, $35,000 cash bond. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be in pretrial services release with an electronic ankle monitor, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
I'm already on page 2.
I'm sorry?
I'm already locked up.
This is another charge that they're adding on. So if you want to please step.
So they're not going to keep that upstairs with the other ones? They're going to merge them all anyway.
Yeah, they may merge them, and so that could change your bond, sir. Thank you. Dominic Teal to the podium. Lawrence Robertson to the chair, please.
What they do? Lock him up again? He's already in jail. Like he said it.
Name and date of birth, please.
August 31st, 2002.
Full name, please.
June.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for aggravated assault, a Class 3 felony, and misdemeanor assault, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13 and February 18 in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $25,000. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're going to be placed on pretrial services release with an electronic ankle monitor. You're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you may not enter any Circle K's or their premises.
Oh, not the Circle K.
Your Honor, is there any way I could be released? I have a job, and I missed work yesterday.
Sir, not with these charges that you're facing right now. So you're gonna have a bond put in place. So the next time you might be able to have that modified is going to be February 13th. If you please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
All right. This is Arizona.
Lawrence Robertson to the
Maricopa
podium.
County.
Sean Deal to the chair, please.
And yes, this is live. This is happening right now in real time. You might be like, damn, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. They're having court? Like, that makes no sense. Where I'm at, it's only Monday through Friday. Well,
Hi,
guess
sir.
what?
Name and date of birth,
This
please.
is Arizona.
Lawrence Todd Robertson, 8372.
Thank you. You are here today on a Superior Court new case.
Good morning.
You've been arrested for 2 counts of aggravated assault, Class 4 felonies, 1 count of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, Class 4 felony, 1 count of possession of a weapon in a drug offense, Class 4 felony, 1 count of possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, count of possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, and resisting arrest, a Class 6 felony. Sir, I found probable cause on all your charges except for the possession of narcotic drugs. I'm not finding probable cause on that, but I am finding probable cause on the rest. I will caution you, though, that because I don't find probable cause doesn't mean the county attorney's office can come back and find it at a later date. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th and February 18th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $10,000. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're to have no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Next up on the Price is
Sean
Wrong.
Deal to the podium.
Let's see
Ryan Ashton to the chair, please.
Let's see what's behind door number uno. All right, and this is Maricopa County in Arizona. Vámonos. Getting me all itchy and all.
Sean Deal.
Hey, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that.
John Deal. Escort for the court.
Hey, Crystal, highly appreciate the follow. It's free 99, doesn't cost you anything. Don't be a Krabby Patty. Don't be a Scrooge McDuck. Don't be a tacaño.
Hi, sir. Name and date of birth, please.
11/5/1971.
Name, please.
Sean Deal.
Thank you. You're here today in 2 separate matters, an out-of-county warrant and a justice court warrant. Let me talk to you about the county warrant first. Pinal County Superior Court would like you back, and so I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be February 12th at the Pinal County Superior Court, affirming the bond set by the judge down there. It's a $5,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You also have a justice court warrant here in Maricopa County. I'm also assigning you counsel. Your next court date's February 12th at the Santan Justice Court, affirming the bond down there, a $50 secured appearance bond, same conditions of release. So, but don't pay the $50 unless you can pay the $5,000, or else you won't get credit for time served. All right. Thank you, sir. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Ryan Ashton to the podium.
Morning.
Jeremy Smith to the chair, please.
Man, imagine me being on court TV.
Ryan Ashton.
Man,
Hi,
we'd be
date of birth, please.
November 13, 1985.
Thank you. You're here today in a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for shoplifting, a Class 6 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, and obstructing a public thoroughfare, a Class 3 misdemeanor. I found probable cause on all of the charges except for the possession of drug paraphernalia, so I'm not finding probable cause on that, but I am finding probable cause on the other two. I will caution you, though, that just because I don't find probable cause doesn't mean the county attorney's office won't find it later. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th and February 18th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $8,000. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days. And then for your probation violation, your next court date is going to be February 13th. I'm assigning you an attorney, setting a secured appearance bond of $50 on your probation violation with the same conditions of release. Don't pay that smaller bond unless you can bond out on both, or else you won't get credit for time served.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Hey, the next person that's coming
Jeremy
on,
Smith to the podium.
what do you think they're
Nicole
going to be here
Standing
for?
Elk to the chair, please.
What up, Rhonda? How's it going? The next person,
Jeremy
what do
Smith.
you think they're going to be here for? Wrong answers and emojis are preferred. Use your imagination. Is it going to be shoplifting from Target? Is it going to be aggravated DUI? Is it going to be a DV? The possibilities are endless. What is it? The cop? Oh, no. He just checking it out. Let me see. Oh, Steve. You ain't right, Steve.
Okay, I will move them down.
I like your answers, guys. Keep them coming. We gotta make this fun, you know?
Nicole Standing Elk to the podium.
It's the
Austin
president.
Cox to the chair, please.
Next on The Price is Wrong. Hey, funny enough, Steve, I'm not sure if you've seen my clip, but it happens. That girl, she got those 5 dogs, and she had the restraining order from the Petco. So it happens. The streets are definitely wild out here. So you never know what you're going to see
Name
here.
and date of birth, please.
Nicole Standing Out, 2/29/1980.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th and February 18th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $1,000. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your probation officer within 3 days. For your probation violation warrant, I'm also assigning counsel. Your next court date is going to be February 13th on that one. Affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge, $2,500 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the arrest, no contact with any victim or witness, and not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Same condition, you have to contact your PO within 3 days if you bond out. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Next on The
Austin
Price is
Cox to the
Wrong.
podium. Glenn Buckner to the chair, please.
What do you guys think this next individual is going to be here for? Get the Twitter fingers ready and start typing.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Austin John Cox, 11/29/96.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 matters, a failure to appear warrant and a new Superior Court arrest warrant. Let me talk about your failure to appear. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date is going to be February 13th in the downtown Superior Court, affirming the bond set by your original judge, $750 secured appearance bond. And actually, you are not on probation. I got to get you new paperwork. 1 second, sir.
Peanut butter this junk with the wood. Man, there's some sick puppies out there, so you just never know what you're going to get right here. It's always
Reprint, please.
It's always a toss.
Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. And then you also have a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause is previously found for 2 counts of possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. This happened back in October 2024. So I'm assigning you counsel on that one too. Your next court dates are going to be February 13th and February 18th in the downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by your judge, it's a $2,500 cash bond on that one. Same conditions of release if you're able to bond out. So, sir, if you want to wait to your left, you're going to get brand new paperwork. Thank you.
He ain't going nowhere. Up next on The Price is Wrong. What
Could I please
happened?
get Glenn Buckner to the podium? Jasmine Davis to the chair, please. Hi, sir. Name and date of birth,
Morning.
please.
7/14/69.
Name, please.
Glenn Daniel Butler II.
Thank you. You're here today on two matters, a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th and February 18th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $1,000. Sir, if you're able to bond out, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your probation officer within 3 days. And then for your probation violation warrant, you're getting an attorney. Your next court date is going to be February 13th for that one. Just setting a secured appearance bond of $50 for the probation violation, but don't pay off just that one unless you can pay off both. Otherwise, you won't get credit for time served. Same conditions of release. Most important one, if you bond out, please contact your probation officer within 3 days. All right, please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Hey, guys, just a heads
Jasmine
up.
Davis to the podium. Patrick McGrath to the chair, please.
Hey, I'm going to start my stream all over again on TT. They restricted my account, so I'll be back in 2 seconds, all right?
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Johnson Davis, 5/9/1991.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. For your new case, you've been arrested for 2 counts of theft of a credit card, Class 5 felonies, and 1 count of fraudulent use of a credit card, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th and February 18th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $1,000. Ma'am, if you're able to bond out, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your probation officer within 3 days. And then when it comes to your probation violation, you're also getting an attorney. Your next court date is going to be February 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $50 on that one. Same conditions of release. But don't pay that $50 secured appearance bond unless you can pay for your $1,000 secured appearance bond. Otherwise, you won't get credit for time served.
Okay.
Looks like you have a question for me.
No, it's okay.
Okay, thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Patrick McGrath to the podium. Yazid Mukbel to the chair, please. Hi, sir. Name and date of birth, please.
Patrick McGrath, 2/16/81.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning you an attorney, and your next court date is going to be February 13th for both of those. I'm affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge. It's $1,000 secured on one, and it's $500 secured on the other, total of $1,500 secured. If you're able to bond out, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Man, hey, he looks like the Green Reaper. Video quality is much better on
Yazid
YT.
Mukbel to the podium. Samuel Honea to the chair, please.
It is. I used to run them better on TikTok, but
Sir,
they
name and date of birth, please.
started restricting me.
Mokbel, August 16, 1992.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court new case. You've been arrested for disorderly conduct, a Class 1 misdemeanor, assault, a Class 1 misdemeanor, criminal damage, a Class 2 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date will be February 11th at the Peoria City Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $1,000. If you're able to post that bond, you're to have no contact with the victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there's any orders of protection that are put out against you, to follow those orders. Most importantly, if this applies to you, you may not live with the alleged victim, even if you're the owner or renter of the property.
Thank you.
You're allowed 1 civil standby with local law enforcement to return to the residence to collect any essential belongings. You're cautioned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony.
Thank you.
Please step to your left for your paperwork.
All right, up next on The Price is Wrong. Let's see who's up. What do you think is going to be coming in front of us today? In front of Your Honor, in front of the judge.
Samuel Honea to the podium. Travis Puente to the chair, please.
Damn, and they're busy today for a Saturday morning, man. Everybody was out last night.
Hi, sir. Name and date of birth, please.
Samuel Honey, it's HUNEA, 92675.
Thank you. I apologize for mispronouncing your last name.
Thief.
You are here on a failure to appear warrant, so I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date is February 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. affirming the bond set by your original judge, $500 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Okay.
Thank you for
You
the
have a question
follow,
for him?
Marcus.
Actually, yeah, I do. I was a victim in a stabbing back in September.
Okay.
How am I going to be able to get to court? I don't even know the court date of my stabbing appearance.
So that I have no idea. All I have is your warrant for not showing up to court last time. So, sir, if you're not able to bond out, they're going to transport you to this court date. I don't know what to say about your other court date.
Okay, but I have to be at that court date, though.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I don't have any information on that. I'm sorry. Thank you. Travis Puente to the podium.
I would have mentioned
Calvin
that.
Pete to the chair, please.
I would have mentioned that to my bunkies or anybody in my pod. That might turn out really bad. But I'm
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
Travis Puente, 11691.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, Class 4 felony, driving on a suspended license, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 13th and February 18th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $500. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Okay. I was not aware that I was, whenever I got released from probation, I wasn't aware that I wasn't supposed to have any firearms or that I was restricted. So that's the reason why, I did have the firearms. I didn't know.
Understood. And that's something you got to discuss with your counsel. What you said that's the defense for your case. Talk about your counsel who will put that up as a defense for you, and that's how you'll fight your case through him. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ignorance to the law is not
Calvin
an
Pete
excuse.
to the podium. Casey Colbert to the chair, please.
And he just confessed.
Hello.
He just confessed.
Name and date of birth, please.
Calvin Pete,
12384.
Thank you.
Hey, can I say one more thing?
No, one second. Let me finish up first, and then I'll take the question.
All right.
You are here on a Justice Court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be February 12th at the North Mesa Justice Court. Yeah, it's the North Mesa Justice Court.
Okay, because I just left Mesa.
Okay, so I'm not sure why they didn't handle it there, but you are to appear at the North Mesa Justice Court on February 12th. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge out there. It's a $100 secured appearance bond.
I got a OR out because I was in Mesa Thursday.
For what?
I have to enroll in some peace classes, so I don't know if it's the same thing because I got OR.
This is a failure to pay.
How's it going,
for
Bobby?
something that happened back in 2023.
Yeah, I was just wondering, Your Honor, is there any way, because I just got OR'd in Mesa. I am working. If I could just get one more chance to
one more
be able to
chance.
do whatever you need me to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off. So it's not something that I need you to do. This is something that a different judge has ordered, and unfortunately, so I've already dropped that bond from 500 to 100. That's the lowest I can go. That's the lowest I can go for you, sir.
Yeah, and that's fine, but it's just like I don't have any phone numbers, like.
Oh yeah.
Like my cell phone, I don't have any numbers memorized.
Yeah.
Or anything. So even with a bond that low, I still can't even get a hold of anybody to be able to bond out.
To bond you out.
But I
get it.
I don't know why I got OR'd. I got the paperwork right here in Mesa. So they said that they're going to.
Was that for Mesa City Court or was it for Mesa Justice Court? Because those are different courts.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's why. This Justice Court is a county case out in Mesa. And
is it a county case?
Yeah, and so, sir, that's why. So I lowered your bond to $100, but I can't go lower than that.
And what's it say it's for? Like the
driving on a suspended license, failure to pay.
Oh, it's driving on a suspended license?
Yeah.
And there's no way I can just get an OR and be able to just go to the court, please, Your Honor?
Sir, yeah, and now.
I can go straight there.
Right now?
They won't take you straight there, even if you wanted to, because they have a court date that's set for you. And so, sir, that's why, unfortunately, the bond is what it is. And so, yeah, I'm sorry.
Like, I appreciate the lower on the bond. I just want to know, can I just be able to go there on my own just as one last time?
Not today, I'm sorry.
One more time.
Yeah. So it's going to be $100?
$100, yeah.
Come on, my
and
boy,
if I
just
could
pay
find
it.
somebody, where would they pay the money to?
You could pay. They could Deputy, they can pay it here, correct?
$100. I could find that on my
At
ashtray.
4th Avenue Jail.
Go look. I'll find that on my couch right
And then
now.
the only way I can make calls is off collect calls?
I believe so.
You got to
And
collect
my
call
next court
from.
date is not till the 12th?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
I'm sorry, sir, yeah.
And then what happens then?
You going to jail, my boy?
If you show up to the 12th then, hopefully you can just finish up this case so that you won't get picked up on this ever again. But that's up to the judge out there.
All right, thank you.
All right, please step to your left, sir. Deputy, I'm gonna call one warrant before we call the next case, please.
Next. This is Arizona, Maricopa County, and this is live. And yes, it's Saturday, 4 a.m. or 4:31 to be exact, on Pacific Standard Time. And in Maricopa County, it's 5:31, where there's an hour difference. It's Mountain Time, MST. Happy Saturday, for sure. Hey, and if you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free 99. Doesn't cost you anything, and it'll help us grow over here. I'm not asking for donations, but I am asking for some of your time. Also, sharing is caring. Share this with the ones you love. Share it with the ones you don't love. Share with everybody and anybody. It would highly be appreciated. Hey, gracias. Highly appreciate that follow. If you like toilet flushes, hey, Jesse, thank you for that. For that share, legalize. Hey, gracias for that follow. Highly appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, this is what we do here. We do these court hearings. We do prison phone calls. We do video visits. Hey, Daniela, gracias. Highly appreciate that. Un chingo de gracias. User, thank you for the follow. Let me see. Paula, thank you for sharing. Barbie, thank you for sharing also. Hey, we're up to 100. So, hey, the more people in here,
Mr. Aries to the podium.
the funner it is. Hey, thank you for that bubble gum. I love bubble gum.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, Ms. Colbert.
Just blew a bubble. Damn, I did it against my will.
Hi, ma'am. Name and date of birth, please.
1882.
And your name, please. Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court, new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are February 24th and February 26th in the Downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to be letting you go today. But there's some conditions you have to follow, okay? Once you're released, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand those conditions?
Yes.
Do you promise to follow those conditions?
Yes.
Do you promise to appear on February 24th and February 26th?
Yes.
Upon defendant's promise to appear, I'll be releasing you on your own recognizance. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Hey, what's up, Ostrich and Starkey? Hey, man, she was over there walking over there. She sounded like the
Eduardo Arias to the podium, please.
She sounded like the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt. I'm not sure if you guys know who that is, but if you don't know, look it up. You'll be like, yeah, he's right. She did sound like the
interpreter on the line?
Like the Crypt Keeper. I think she is lying.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Oh, we get the T-Mobile translator.
I'll be speaking to the defendant now. Sir, could I please have your full name and date of birth?
Señor, por favor, ¿me puede decir su nombre completo y fecha de nacimiento?
Eduardo Luevano Arias, 18 de septiembre de 1974.
Eduardo Luevano Arias, September 18, 1974.
No bueno.
Thank you. You are here on a new case in the Superior Court.
Oh, hey, Starkey.
Gracias. Usted está aquí en un caso nuevo en la Corte Superior.
You've been arrested on the following charges: 1 count of aggravated DUI, 3 counts of taking the identity of another.
He sido arrestado con los siguientes cargos. Un cargo de manejar bajo la influencia, 3 cargos de tomar la identidad de otras personas.
Damn.
4 counts of forgery.
Ooh.
4 counts of misdemeanor DUI.
Damn. He's on a good one. This was...
4 cargos de falsificación, 4 cargos de faltas al manejar bajo la influencia.
1 count of consuming liquor in a vehicle.
Oh, not another bubble gum. Thank you, Daniela.
Un cargo de consumir licor en un vehículo.
Damn, he was
1
swerving.
count of failure to notify an accident.
Un cargo de fallar al no notificar un accidente.
And 1 count of criminal damage.
Y un cargo de daños criminales.
I have found that all of these charges legally occurred except for the 3 counts of taking the identity of another.
Yo he encontrado que todos estos cargos legalmente han ocurrido, excepto por los 3 cargos de tomar la identidad de otras personas.
Please be aware that those 3 counts could be charged later by the prosecutor.
Por favor, sepa que estos 3 cargos se le pueden volver a poner más adelante. El fiscal puede hacerlo.
Good night. Gracias.
I am assigning you an attorney, and your next court dates are February 13th and February 18th in the downtown court.
Estoy asignando un abogado y sus siguientes fechas en la corte son febrero 13 y febrero 18 en la corte en el centro.
I'm setting a bond of $2,000. If you can pay that bond, you will be on supervised release with alcohol testing, and you will have an electronic monitor.
Le estoy poniendo una fianza de $2,000. Si puede pagar la fianza, estará libre con supervisión y con pruebas de alcohol. Y también utilizará un monitor electrónico.
Drop 1, flush 1.
Also, if you can pay that bond, you cannot return to the scene of the crime, you can have no contact with any victims, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
También, si usted puede pagar esa fianza, no puede regresar a la escena del crimen, no puede tener contacto con ninguna víctima, no puede poseer ningún arma o alcohol.
Hey, he better scrape that
Most
$200.
importantly, if you are able to pay that bond and are released, you cannot operate any motor vehicle.
Y lo más importante, si usted puede pagar la fianza, una vez que sea liberado, no podrá operar ningún tipo de vehículo.
Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Hey, that fool better get bailed out. He better get
Vaya
going.
hacia la izquierda para sus papeles.
Hey,
una pregunta. Si no pago la fianza, aquí voy a estar en el condado arrestado.
En el bote, compa.
I had a question. If I don't pay the bond, I'll be in the county jail, arrested?
Sí, correcto.
Yo sé sí, correcto.
Okay.
Chingators.
Otra. Pues yo he estado agarrando abogados para mis casos. No,
¿Los gatos?
No califico para yo poder agarrar un abogado estando libre. ¿O hay que pagar a fuerza los $2,000?
I have been looking for attorneys. I do not qualify for an attorney. And also, do I have to forcibly pay that $2,000?
I have assigned you a free attorney, and to be released, you must pay the $2,000.
Yo le he asignado un abogado gratuitamente, y para que usted pueda salir, tiene que pagar los $2,000.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Madam Interpreter.
Not a problem, sir.
He might be
Thank
ending
you
up
for calling Lion Bridge. Bye-bye.
At Gitmo.
Bye-bye.
It's going to be no bueno.
For Jeremy Scott Smith, I'll be visiting back at his cell. He poses a risk of harm to himself or to others. His date of birth is 3/8/79 here on his Superior Court grand jury warrant. Grand jury has found probable cause to hold him on 1 count of possession of dangerous drugs, class 4 felony, and DUI, class 1 misdemeanor. I am assigning counsel. His next court date is February 14th in the downtown Superior Court. affirming the bond set by the grand jury, $5,000 secured appearance bond. If he's able to bond out, he's not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. He must also obey any terms of the order of protection that is put out against him. After visiting with him back at his cell, if there's to be any changes to these release conditions, I will go back on the record to make those changes. This concludes the 5 a.m. calendar.
Why they do that? Like my daughter says. All right, guys. So this was the 5 a.m. hearing. If you're in Maricopa County or Arizona, I'm in LA. What's up, Jess? How's it going? So for me, it started at 4:00. It's been running for about 40 minutes. I don't think there's any other courts going on right now. Hey, what's up, Road Trip? How's it going? So I know some of you guys are curious, and one, I thank you for that, Road Trip. So these hearings are live. They do take place live. They're on the weekend, and interesting enough, in Arizona, these hearings take place every single day of the year, 365 days a year. They take place on holidays, your birthday, my birthday, Valentine's Day, on the Lord's Day, every single day of the year. New Year's, Christmas, 4th of July, Martin Luther King Day, Cinco de Mayo, even though that's not a national holiday. I had to throw that in there. Every day, just every day, whatever day you could think of. Yes, they have court. But why? I don't know. No sé. That's just the way it is. And for me, it's just perfectly fine because, I get to do these streams throughout the day if I'm available. And you guys tend to enjoy them for whatever reason. And I'm perfectly fine with that because I enjoy them myself too. Anyhow, for those of you not familiar with the type of videos or streams that I put out, the name of the channel is You Have a Collect Call From. And some of you have probably made those calls before. Some of you guys have possibly picked up and accepted those calls. And they used to be really expensive back in the day. It used to cost you an arm and a leg. But luckily now in California, they're free. Let me see, Paula wrote, yes, I love watching your lives. I've been waiting on court. Yeah, you know what? Right now, this week, my schedule at work has been kind of crazy. So that's why I'm on. I'm on right now this early. I just got in from work. So yeah, in California, if you're in prison in California, outgoing calls or collect calls, they're free. You can make as many phone calls as you want. They get a tablet. They could call anytime. Certain prisons, they have those tablets on 24/7. And the only thing is that damn, $4.15 for a 15-minute call. That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah. So yeah, that's the way it's been like that in California for 2 years now. 2 years. And man, I definitely do appreciate it because over the last, I would say that over the last 2 years, man, I've lost track of the amount of calls that I've gotten. I've gotten hundreds of calls, probably even in the thousands. But let me see. Kelly also has conjugal visit. That's right. Yeah. And that's something that we're going to be talking about today. I'm expecting a call today from Silas Johnson, which he just recently got his first conjugal visit or family visits as they call them. So hopefully, he can shed some light on that. Let me see. Jess Road, we get 30 minutes in Washington. Let me see. California gives all the freebies. Yeah, I guess. But they used to give it a crazy amount of time too. Especially with those enhancements, they didn't play around. And some counties still don't play around. Let me see. I used to like that in the federal prison, but now they have to pay. Really? They have to pay? No, that sucks. The only thing I didn't like about the feds was that they would only give you like 300 minutes per month. And man, you definitely both blow through those minutes. If you have people to call, unless you didn't have anybody, then it didn't matter. Let me see. That's pretty cool. Not many places do that. You know what? The states that I know that do them is California, Minnesota, and Connecticut. How the hell I know that? I don't know. I just do. Just like random information right there. Food for thought. Let me see. AZ doesn't. What? Not in VA either. Yup. 15-minute call in Florida, roughly 10 to 30. No, what? That's outrageous, road trip. Man, somebody's definitely making some money off of that. Let me see. Modern Day writes, that's BS. Jail calls aren't free. Well, it depends. It depends where you're at. It varies. Your mileage might vary. YMMV. Let me see. I watched the El Salvador prison system. They don't pay there. I don't even think they have phones in El Salvador. To be quite honest with you, I don't think. You're going to be calling. You probably got to send a little pigeon to send your message out or throw a bottle in the ocean. Let me see. I see. Same in Ohio. Yes, my brother's in prison, in federal prison, and he has to pay now. Damn, that sucks. Let me see. In federal prison, you can't call collect either. Oh yeah, they're the prepaid calls. Let me see. The inmate has to pay the call. WA, we get what's EFVs? I'm not familiar with that term. Let me see. When I was in prison, it was. Let me see what else here. Global Tel. Hey, you know what? Global Tel, they should be garbage Tel link because their service sucks. You know, they've been in the game, I would say, at least over 20 years. And they still, man, their tablets are always going down. The calls sound like trash. It's just all bad. Friday to Sunday. If the federal system, the prisoner has to pay for the call, they don't call collect. Laughing out loud. Good morning, James. Hey, what's up, Cynthia? How's it going, man? You just missed. It was a short live today. They were only on for about 40 minutes or so. The jails in some European countries are nice as F. Let me see here. I used to have to send my brother money on a green dot card. Man, hey, you definitely bringing back the memories from the green dots. Not that I've been to prison or anything, but I remember that. Let me see. Extended family visits. Let me see. Well, everybody's. Let me see. They all have pre-trial now? Now it just varies on the individual. Some people are able to get out without pre-trial, and then some people have to go on pre-trial for whatever reasons. I'm sure there's like a criteria they have to meet for them to hit either of the categories. Let me see. In Texas, we use hold on. The Securus. Securus is not as worse. There's one that I hate. I think they have that phone service in Oregon. Is it Oregon or Utah? It's GTO Securus, and there's another one. This other one I can't recall the name of it right now, but they make you send them a copy of your ID. They make you send a copy of your phone bill to verify that's your phone number before you could start accepting a collect calls, which is crazy. Like what? Like come on, man, just take my money and that's that. Let me see. I don't remember the name of that one though. Sentry, yeah, CenturyLink does that. Yup, that is right. But there's another one. I gotta check right now. Which carriers in Utah State Prison? Because I was trying to look it up and yeah, they were doing way too much. Yeah, so you can use like a Google Voice number, or like a non-conventional cell phone provider. It has to be under your name. It has to have your home address. So they want to know like all kinds of details, I guess, to make it easier to keep track of you and be able to control. What's Bill Matrix? Nah, I wasn't that one. I can't remember the name of it anyways, but yeah, that's what it is. Anyhow, let me see. Ostrich, I just changed my app picture, which is a primate in Puerto Vallarta Zoo. Absolutely amazing. Is that what it is, Ostrich? I can't even see right now. My eyes are like super dry. I'm not sure if you guys could tell from all the blinking and whatnot. Secure. Is it Securus? No sé. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight until I figure that out. Anyhow, guys, hey, I do appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so, if you're one of the 70 individuals watching right now, if you guys could do me a favor. No, put your wallet away. Nah, I don't need you to send me Venmo. I don't need you to Venmo me money. W2TF wrote morning. No, I'm not going to come up with you. I'm not going to come and give you a sob story about sending me money. Nah. But what I do want from you guys is it's free. Absolutely free. Free 99. Hey, thank you for that road trip. I do want you guys to follow. We're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers or followers for the month of February. We're up to I think 17.5 right now, so we're definitely inching away. Ills, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate. Let me see. 420 writes, a GTO or a Global Tel Link is a company in Utah that they use for jail calls. The prison calls, it's a different provider. 7.8. Thank you, Cynthia, for the like. Highly appreciate it. So the next court, if you guys are interested, is gonna be coming on at 7 a.m., which would be an hour. No, hold on, an hour. I'm like 2 hours and 10 minutes will be the next stream. I do gotta get some sleep. I've been up for since yesterday. Like I mentioned earlier, and I just got home, and I just got here just in time to start the stream. Anyhow, hey, I do appreciate you guys. I am Collect Call James. You guys are watching. You have a Collect Call From. And if you haven't done so, check out my profile. Check out some videos. Drop some comments. Repost some videos. And also take a little stroll down to YouTube where I archive all of these conversations that I have, whether it's interviews from prison, whether it's video calls, whether it's prison release. Pretty much everything that we talk about here, it has to do within that realm. So definitely check it out. We do board of parole hearings. We do all kinds of stuff. And now we ventured off onto these Maricopa County and Pima County court hearings. Let me see. Starkey, see you on the next one. James, hey, highly appreciate that $4.99 you sent over, Starkey. Thank you. They also use Securus Technologies. Is that for Utah? You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up really quick right here. I'm gonna see. Let me get my Google fingers going on over here. Let me see. Prison phone calls. Utah. Let's see who it is. Oh no, you know what? It's not. Is it? I think it's Oregon. You know what? Hold on. Sorry. Prison phone calls in Oregon. Oregon is the state that does that. I don't know about Utah. I think I got to confuse Oregon. Prison phone calls, Oregon. Let me see. Prison calls. So in Oregon, it is... Man, I can't even see. Let me see. So let's see. So it says, if you're having trouble with validation, it's no bueno. So let me see here. Oregon documentation, English. Let me see. Important. So important notice. Phone number validation update required. Beginning October 17, 2022, the Oregon Department of Corrections, DOC, enters a test period for phone numbers validation through ICS. Is ICS the one I don't like? ICS Solutions. That's the one it is. IC Solutions. They're the ones that make you verify the phone number system. For the next 7 days, every phone call into Oregon's prisons will be required to validate their phone number if they have not done so. On October 24, 2022, the validation requirement will be paused until December 27, 2022. This will give people time to consider the required validation phone number. After December 27, the validation will be permanent process and required for all phone calls. That's a trip, right? Man, I can't even see right now. I gotta get some drops from my eyes. Anyhow, I think I'm going a bit delusional now, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take it down, but I'll be back in a few hours. All right. So definitely make sure you got the what do you call it? The notifications on. They do the same thing in the federal. But you know what? In the federal system, you like for me, let's say I want to get a call from the feds. I don't have to validate my phone number. The person could just call me. On the federal system, you have to get that the individual that's incarcerated. They have to put my phone number on like a list, I guess okay, what is it? A phone number list of numbers that they could call, and there's only a certain amount of numbers you could have on that list. But I don't have to do anything on my end for me to be able to receive those calls. In Oregon, it's different. I would have to proactively verify my phone number with IC Solutions by providing them a copy of my ID and a copy of my phone bill. So, that's definitely a little bit different than what I'm used to. So I see Solutions. I don't mess with them. Anyhow, hey, I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a Collect Call From. And like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, I'm out. Rato, and you guys have a good one, all right? I'll be back shortly. For sure. I'm going to go ahead and rest up right now. Like I said, I'm going delusional.